Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel, period. So if you're new here, my name is LaJanae, and if you ain't new, hey boo, what it do? Welcome back, you guys. Now before we get into this video, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, and you can turn your post notifications on so you can know when your girl drop another video, because I'm telling y'all, back to back to back, yeah. As you can see from the title, we are doing a drugstore makeup look today. So all of these products that I will be showing y'all can easily be found at like your local drugstore. So like a Dollar General, Walgreens kind of high though, I will say. CVS, Walmart, Target, whatever. Your local drugstore. I'm telling you, all of these products can be found literally around the corner from your house probably, instead of like Ulta and like the high-end brands. And basically I'm going to be showing y'all that you can achieve the same look with drugstore makeup that you can with a high-end brand. So if you're just starting off with makeup and you don't want to, you know, spend a whole bunch of money, you know, like on the, you know, higher end brands, then this is the video for you. So just keep watching and let's get into it. Okay, so the first product, and these are all products that I've used like when I first started off. Y'all, before we get into this video, I just want to apologize for the noise because my niece is in town and they just get crazy when they together. I apologize for the noise in the background in advance, but we're gonna try not to let that distract us. Like I was saying, all of these products all of these products that I'm about to show y'all are what I started off with when I first started doing makeup like 3 years ago. So I'm telling you, I still swear by these products. No lie, no kizzy, like not playing. So the first thing you would want to do is cleanse your face, and to cleanse your face we're going to be using the Noxzema wipes. Face is already clean. I wash my face in the shower, but I just want to go ahead and do like a deep clean because your girl had makeup on the other day and like I feel like I still have like little makeup. I don't know. That's why I always like to give my face a break when I do makeup. This is the Noxzema wipes. This is the anti-blemish pads. This actually clears your skin up. And I've actually seen it for me. Like I will have like a bump somewhere and I can just go over my face with this, and like literally in a few hours the bump will like go down, and then by the next day it will be gone and it doesn't leave any dark marks or anything. So that's what I really love about these Noxzema wipes. Real refreshing. I will say, I always ask my clients, do it sting a little bit, because like I feel like it has like a little kick or like a little sting, but today it's not burning, so that's good. So this actually clears and prevents breakouts from happening, which is really necessary when you're putting makeup on your face, because I know like some products, they can break you out, or if you wear makeup like almost every day, I know it clogs your pores, and you know, it can just cause all of these little nasty little bumps to be on your face. So definitely grab you some Noxzema wipes for a cleanser. And then next we're going to be going in with the Pond's Moisturizer. Can also be found at your drugstore. Usually I use the one with the blue cap, but this one, I mean, it's really not a difference. This one's just the anti-wrinkle cream. You know, we don't want no wrinkles, baby. You know, black don't crack anyway, but this keeps my face so smooth and not really oily either. So it's a very lightweight product. It's a lightweight moisturizer, which is what you're gonna need when you're doing makeup. You want lightweight products. So because of all of the products we're putting on our face, you don't want it to clog your pores. You don't want it to look cakey, and you don't want it to crack and crease and all of that nasty stuff. So this is like the best moisturizer in your drugstore, I'm telling you. And also, this does not clog your pores at all. Next, what I like to do while the moisturizer sits in my face and you know, really, you know, get in there, I like to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows, and what I'm going to be using is the e.l.f. So this is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and that's what this looks like. So this actually comes with a spoolie already on it. We love products that already come with what we need on it. And then it also comes with a retractable pencil, which I love. I really honestly have a love-hate relationship with this, because the Anastasia pencil that I use, that junk broke. And when it breaks, it's nothing you can do. It's not like you can just sharpen it. But this one, it's like more sturdy, which I love. So that's another thing, y'all. Sometimes the cheaper brands of things, like the cheaper brands, they work better than the higher end. So ain't nothing wrong with not having, I mean, you know, ain't nothing wrong with these drugstore products, I'm telling you. And they save you money. The fuck? Who don't like to save money? So I'm just gonna be going in and filling my eyebrows in. And the way I'm filling them in right now is just like really crazy, because my eyebrows are crazy. So I just want to go in and freak in the moment, freak in the moment. Child, my eyebrows is terrible. My eyebrows are so bad. Y'all, it looks like I'm going in heavy-handed, but I'm not. But I'm just so used to doing my eyebrows, so I don't even care like to mess up on this part, because I know that when I use my concealer, it'll just clean them right on up. But they look crazy. So now that my eyebrows are poorly filled in, I'm gonna be going in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Hands down the best primer in that drugstore. I'm telling you, this is like the dupe of the Milk Grip Primer, which is like $30. It's like $30 for like a little bottle of the Milk Grip Primer, right? This only $8. This is like $8. You can't beat that. What I really love about this is that it's so sticky and smooth, and it's just really hydrating, to the point where sometimes I don't even be wanting to put makeup over it, because it just be making my skin look so glowy and just ooh. And what you want to do is rub it in, right? And then you want to let it sit on your face for about 30 seconds to a minute, just so it can dry down, because you definitely don't ever want to mix this with products. So you don't want to hurry up and go ahead and put your foundation on while it's wet, because it's not gonna stick to nothing. It's just gonna mix in, and it's gonna make your makeup look all crazy. And then also, before the reason why I go ahead and put my moisturizer on and then fill my eyebrows in, because I'm letting that moisturizer dry down, and then I'm putting on the primer, so it doesn't, you know, mix in with the moisturizer, because then it makes it all like nasty and tacky, not really like the smooth sticky we want. So just make sure you're letting your products dry down before you put them on. Am I making sense, you guys? Like I said, I'm just gonna let that dry down for like about a minute. It says 30 seconds on here. It says 30 seconds like on the back of here, but 30 seconds don't be enough for real. Maybe I just apply too much, I don't know. So while my primer is drying down, let's talk concealers, okay? This is dirty as hell. So these I never really see in like, you know, your local drugstore like Walmart and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm not looking hard enough, but these you can be found in your hair store. And let me tell you, they're like $2 in your hair store, but if you go in the Ulta, one of these little tubes is $5. So I'm literally telling y'all, go to your hair store, because your hair store got some good makeup products too. Now, this and this, same thing. Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and the e.l.f. Camo concealer, same thing. This is just this. Now I will say this one's better, of course, because it's that higher end brand or whatever. And you know, sometimes you pay for what you get, and this is like $30. This little tube was like $30. But it's good. Like I mean, the coverage is really good, but the dupe, this is like $6 maybe, if that. I think, I don't know, but this literally the same thing. It dries down really quick. It has that full coverage. They just have like the same consistency. So yeah, the e.l.f. Camo concealer, but I'm not gonna be using this one today though, you guys. I may use it under my eye, because this one's really bright. I thought I had one in my shade, but I guess not. But normally if I do have this, I'll go ahead and mix it in with like a foundation just to darken it up. But to save time with blending and mixing and everything, I'm just gonna be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And this sounds empty, but so we're gonna be using this to clean up our eyebrows. Let's clean these girls up. I'm doing it the lazy way. Okay, there we go. Look at them. They look beautiful. Given that they need to be trimmed, cut, waxed, threaded, all that. Just look how it blended. Like, that is so beautiful. And I'm about to start going back for my drugstore products, because I usually be using like the baby. Like, I should have did like half high end. Maybe that'll be a video for another day. Like I'll do like this side high end brands and then this side drugstore or something like that. But just to show y'all the difference, because some of these drugstore products be eating. Like, anyway, what we're gonna do now is use the same technique that I would use if I was using my high-end brand, because that's another thing. Technique is everything. So I'm just taking that same concealer and I'm just going under my eyes. Gotta get my mustache. The good thing about the LA Girl, LA Girl Pro Concealer is that it comes in all different shades, where it's basically You can use it as a contour, you can use it as a concealer. So we're gonna put that there. So we're also gonna be using some blush, you guys. So this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow beauty wand, and this is in the shade Pink Me Up. Y'all know how I feel about blush. Like, I love, love, love blush. And e.l.f. blushes, they eat. The putty kind, I don't have it in this kit, but even the putty kind that they have is like the GOAT. But we're gonna be using the liquid blush today. We're gonna be patting that all on the high points of our cheeks. Yeah, she eats, period. So next, what we're gonna be doing is, I'm actually gonna put like a little bit on my nose too, or a lot. So now that that's on, you do want to let it sit a little bit. You want to let it dry down, and once it does dry down, it's gonna spray. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it. And what I'm using to spray my face is the LA Girl setting spray. I got this one from Ulta, but you can find this in your drugstore too, and it's probably cheaper in your drugstore. Ulta is just be extra for no reason. But so we're gonna bring some hydration back to the face, and then what we're gonna do is start blending. So I'm gonna start off with my contour first. Look at the glow that the e.l.f. Halo Beauty Wand gives. Like, girl. Taking that under my eye, just getting closer to the waterline. Now let's talk foundations, you guys. So normally if I didn't have this right here, this is my holy grail now. But before I started doing makeup, this just got, I think this just got released, what, last year? Like the end of last year or something like that. I don't know. But this is what I would normally use. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and this is in matte and poreless, so it gives you this very smooth coverage. I still use this on my clients. I'm not gonna lie, I be using Juvia's Place a lot on my clients, but this is the holy grail though of drugstore foundations. This is probably one of the best. I know L'Oreal is, I think their foundations is pretty good too. But this is literally like only $5 in the store, so you can get the dewy and smooth look. And this is actually, this one has sunscreen in it. It has like a wide range, and that's one thing about foundations and what companies, sometimes companies don't have that, you know, that shade range, you know. Sometimes they just be for the, you know, the white tea people. But actually goes, let me see, this is probably the darkest shade that I have in it for my clients. But I think, yeah, this is the darkest shade that I have, and this is in Java. But yeah, so there's shade variety. The shade variety is there, the quality of it is there, and for only $5. So that's what I would normally use. But because this is a drugstore product too, yes, you can find this in your drugstore. I'm gonna be using this one today, and this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This can be used as your foundation. It can be used underneath the foundation, so I could literally put this on and then like maybe put the Maybelline Fit Me over it, or I would actually do like a more full coverage, which is like the Juvia's Place, just because of the consistency. Now this is probably like the same consistency as the Maybelline Fit Me foundation though, because it's like a little bit more on the oily side, I would say. Juvia's Place foundation is a little bit more like, it's more pasty when you put it on. So this is what I would put like under like Juvia's Place foundation. But yeah. Now that we have the base on, the, you know, what we're gonna be doing is setting our face. And what you always want in your kit is a good translucent powder. The Airspun powder, like, I like it, but I kind of don't like it anymore. Usually if I'm doing like a little bare face or whatever, I would go in with the Sacha Buttercup, because I like how it's more toned down and like it's not this bright translucent powder. But they do have different kinds of translucent powders for dark skinned girls. I really need to learn. That's gonna be my like next goal today, is to really like get into the powders and really understand them, because I don't like using white powder on like my dark skin clients. Like I hate when I see other people do it, because it's just like, girl, that's gonna make them look ashy and washed out. And then some people don't even be liking to bring the color back to their dark skin clients. And like, it's like, if you're gonna use it, you gotta use it right. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're gonna use a translucent powder, you gotta use it right. So what I'm gonna do first, actually, because this is a part of my new technique, let's just talk powders for a second. So the Maybelline Fit Me powders, oh, that's not drugstore. Sacha Buttercup is not drugstore. That is, you can find that on Amazon. You can't even find that in Ulta, I don't know. So to set the face, we're going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Press Foundation. You can set all areas. You can set your under eye. You can set your whole face. That's why they come in different shades. So if you want to set under your eye, you want to make sure you get like a lighter shade. And then if you want to set the rest of your face, it's going to be in a darker shade. And what I'm actually going to do right now is I'm gonna mix these two, because I do want it a little brighter under my eye. So I'm just gonna mix this light one and this dark one really quick. So I just mixed them, and that's the color it became. And so what I'm gonna do is just put this right under my eye. Just look at the difference. You see how this crease looks a little bit more covered up? And then this one is just like, you see it. So I'm setting the rest of my highlighted areas. Because we're doing a very basic look, I'm not even gonna be using the air spun. You don't need the air spun. All you need is that Maybelline Fit Me Press Powder. All you need is this, baby. I don't know why we use this. This is, well, okay. So when you're using a translucent powder, I will say when you're using your powders, it's to have longevity of your makeup. I don't plan to keep this makeup on. Well, actually, I do plan to keep it on all day. But my makeup doesn't really crease or crack anyway. I don't, and that's probably because my skin does good. So like, if you're doing makeup on good skin, then normally 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be more flawless than it would. And you would do, if you don't sweat, like I don't really sweat, so it would be more I don't have to blot as much as, you know, an oily person would have to. So with that being said, I just set my highlighted areas with the Maybelline Fit Me Press Foundations. And then I'm also going to be going in with this darker shade. And I'm going to be taking that on my contour area. I can't use my Juvia's Place blush today, y'all. Y'all know I like to go in with her. But I have this Milani. Dang, is it Milani? The thing wiped off. Yeah, this is definitely a Milani blush. The baked powder blush. This is the brand Milani, but I don't. It's Milani, y'all. Trust me. This is just this bright pink to go on top of the e.l.f. and I actually love how it is literally the same. Like, baby, I don't need no highlight. It's just glowing. Jeez. And y'all know I love blush, so and I don't know when to stop. Between the Milani blush and the Juvia's Place blush is that this one's very pigmented. Like, it takes me nothing to build up coverage, like, at all. So that's why I love it so much. Like, I really do. Definitely, this is a good duo right here. This is a good duo. So I'm gonna go back in with the Maybelline Fit Me in that dark shade. So this is in the shade Mocha 360. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do like a light contour and then put some dust under my eyes, and yeah. And then also put some right here too. Going in with the e.l.f. Baby, you know what, e.l.f. just sponsor me, okay? Like, so I'm just going in with the e.l.f. Satin Eyeliner Pencil. She getting a little low, but I'm just literally this will be easier to come off. And honestly, using an eyeliner, I mean, the ink blot is cool whenever you're like if you want your makeup to stay on for like, you know, all day long. But I be wanting to wipe my eyes off at night, and I can't with the Inglot because that liner is waterproof and like it does not do anything when I'm washing my face off. But this will come off easily, easier than the Inglot. Yeah, now I'm not sure if this is a drugstore product, but I really want to say that you can find it in your hair store. But I never really see these in like, I don't know why I keep saying Dollar General. Dollar General really don't even have, well, they have like the Maybelline products and stuff like that, but like Walmart, Target should have these, or Walmart, I want to say. But very cheap and inexpensive. I love NYX Butter Gloss. And this is what we're gonna be using. Oh my god, it feels so nice and buttery. Just look what it do to my lips. These things was crusty and dusty just a minute ago. Now look at them. And I just love this color. Like, yeah, I love this color. I really do. Like this, what shade is this? This is in the shade Ginger Snap. Period. This is beautiful. And so what I'm gonna do now is just lock everything in with the Milani, make it last matte setting mist. Like I said, you can find all these products at your liquid drugstore. And this is the face, you guys. Like, did I eat or what? I definitely ate. You can't tell me not a goddamn thing. Like, this is so beautiful. Like, I'm really about to go back to drugstore products. Like, I'm sorry, girls, that I have not been using you. What in the world? This is crazy. It's just like this really smooth finish. This looks like a high-end face right now. Like, this looks like a high-end natural bead. And all of the products all together probably was like under $50. Like, who you know? And let me tell you, the $8, $3, $4, it adds up. But versus paying hundreds of dollars, like I just went to Ulta and spent $200 on maybe like 10 products. Now these like 10 products is probably only gonna cost you about $50. Like, do you hear me? If you're trying to step your cookies up, if you're getting into makeup, start off with these drugstore products. I'm telling you, just to like practicing, because first of all, we don't really want to play in those high-end products when you're learning, when you're just starting out and when you're learning, because like nobody got money to waste. Inflation is too high, rent too high, everything is just too high. So I'm telling you, start off with these drugstore products, baby, and you will literally get the same results. It's really about your technique and underpainting. This is my first time underpainting with the drugstore products. So to actually see how it turned out, it's just like, I'm just in shock. Like, I really am just in shock. So it's no excuses this year, you guys, to not know how to beat your face. You can't use, oh, it's too expensive, because I'm really putting y'all onto game. Y'all done got a whole tutorial and everything. So step your cookies up, for real. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Before you go, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.